In this video, we want to review some of the features and functionality associated with managing and creating sub-users who will have access to your housing conservation account. From the home page, simply click on the sub-users button at the top, and the system will show you a list of everyone who currently has access to your account. If you ever need to remove someone's access, simply click on the View and Edit link and uncheck the Active Status checkbox found at the bottom of the System Info tab. Click on the Save Information button, and that user's access will no longer be available to them. When you're ready to add new users, simply click on the Create New User button. All you need is their first and last name and an email address. The phone number will be carried over from the primary account, but that can be changed as well. Once all the information is entered, simply click on the Save button at the bottom of the page, and the system will open up that user account's pages where you can enter a little bit more information before we wrap this up. So the system will default to an email address that you entered. That you can keep that or change it to whatever you'd like. And you can enter a password or use the Generate Password button to create a random password for that user. You can type in a password hint. And lastly, before we leave this page, be sure to check the Active Status checkbox and then save the System Information button. Once the system information has been saved, the system will automatically send an email to that new user with a link to the site and their password. There's just a couple more pages of information you want to check and fill out before we finish this user up. So click on the Privileges tab. If the user needs to be able to have access to request inspections, make sure Admin is checked on the inspection row. On the Transactions row, be sure to check the Admin checkbox if they need to be able to pay for those inspections or pay for any invoices that may come from the city. The Users row is a placeholder for now, and there's no code behind it. Once you have all the privileges checked, be sure to save the privileges. And then last but not least, we'll go to the Preferences tab. The top preference is just how you'd like to see the addresses presented, all uppercase, proper, lower, or small caps. And the second preference is if you'd like the system to forward any internal messages that come from the city to your external email address. If you select Send Email Copies, any notices that come into your inbox will be forwarded to the email address that is associated with this account. Once you've set these up, click on the Save button. These preferences can be set for your sub-users as well as for yourself. Just click on the My Account and you have preferences there as well. So hopefully this was helpful for you, show you how to create and manage sub-users. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.